Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this soothing session, a session of mindfulness practice in movement and in stillness. So, welcome, everyone. Welcome to all our new members. So happy that you sign up for this. I know that sometimes the live session don't match your schedule, and that's okay. But so happy to see your comments and your feedback on our space. So please feel free to leave comments and feedbacks. And every time after a session, just let me know how it feels, how you liked it, if you what did you like about it. So today we'll try a different format. It's a guided imagery because most of you know that guided imagery can quickly calm the body and also relax the mind. It's a pleasant practice and it's not difficult or intimidated. And you can do this on your own. Today, if you're new, you can follow my cues, but then in time, you can find your own cues, and it's a very, very good distress technique. And it's very useful in like a very useful strategy for maintaining resilience towards stress during difficult times. So, guided imagery, as I said, it's a convenient and simple relaxation technique that can help you quickly and easily manage stress and reduce tension in the body. It's also used um, like the muscle relaxation. So, um, it's virtually as easy as indulging in a vivid daydream. And with practice, this technique can help you better access your inner wisdom. So we'll do some stretching. So we start in movement and then we'll go into a relaxation. So we'll need the mat. So if you even if you don't have yoga clothes, we need the mat or a place where you can be quiet. So you can do this. You can come back to this recording and do this just before bed or in between very intense sessions at work. So, the invitation here is to visualize an ever changing lake. So, while the surface of the lake is changing, much like the mind, beneath the waves, it's a pool of great peace and stillness. So, again, we look at the surface of the lake that can change and can be influenced by the environment, but under that surface, it's a pool of great, great peace. And it's the same with the mind. So we'll visualize this and let's start. Once again, welcome everyone. So we'll start in the middle of the mat with both feet parallel, slowly centering, closing your eyes, and just feel the connection with the earth. Like if you are barefoot, imagine that you stand tall, maybe in a nice area where a lake is nearby, and just feel the contact of your feet with the earth. Feel the stability here, feel the verticality, feel how the earth supports you, and connect with your breath. Slowly follow the breath. The breath knows what to do. But just follow with your mind's eyes. So follow the breath. And notice how it goes in and how it goes out of the body, feeding the body. So this guided meditation, this imagery is a changing focus meditation. So we start with the breath, we start with different points of focus, and then we change the imagery. So we change the attention. We set the attention on different points. Now we just follow the breath. So we can be present in our body. And remember that every time we focus on something, that's where the mind goes and the energy flows. You know that. So let's take one more deep conscious breathing here. And feel at ease. Feel the shoulders are relaxed, the spine is relaxed. Move the chin towards the chest gently and chin up towards the sky. Stretching gently the back side of the head. Just a couple of stretches here so you release any kind of tension that might be on the back side. And then take the chin on the right shoulder and on the left shoulder. And slowly again on the right shoulder and on the left shoulder. Once again on the right shoulder and left. And come with a small rotation in one direction with the head and in the other direction. Keep the eyes closed, focus on the inside. Place the palms on the hips and slowly move your hips around, feeling the stability and the contact with the earth. Feel the stability and the stretch in the hips. Feel the spine here, awakening these muscles around the hips. Go both ways and then again center. And let's just um, go on one side. So lower the body on one side and stretch the hip. And then lower the body on the other side. Awaken the spine a little bit more. Awaken the hip muscles. And go from the right side to the left side, slowly from one side to the other. And then let's twist towards the right side, twist on the left. Feel this gentle movement in your body, stretching and awakening the muscles at the same time, but also relaxing the muscles. Feeling good. We'll go a little bit deeper here and make a circle with the body in one direction and then in the other direction. Go as deep as you feel like today without pressuring the body, just to feel the muscle stretching and to feel the effect of relaxation in the body. And then center again. Pull the navel in and let the arms along the body and slowly fold from the hips and allow the arms to come forward towards the mat. And just go wherever feels comfortable for you today. Stretching a little bit the lower back and the back side of the legs. Do only this if it's comfortable for you. And notice what happens with every movement. Maybe go a little bit lower each time, but only if it's available and comfortable for you. And then straighten the arms all the way up towards the sky. So stretching between the earth and the sky. Feel like the whole body is stretching all the way to the sky. And then slowly lower the arms down and just go down with the arms again, as far down as you like, as far down as you enjoy, and come with the arms up all the way to the sky. And then just bend on the right side, bend on the left side. Slowly from one side to the other side, going smoothly. And just dropping the arms on your sides. So slowly you can rotate and let the arms swing around, rotate and just feel the air, actually feel like the wind on your arms. And then we center again and we turn towards the edge of the mat. So you start walking around. So now imagine the lake before you start walking. Maybe it's a lake that you would like to visit, or maybe you have a lake already, and this image of the lake is something that gives you peace and relaxation. So imagine this lake and just taking a stroll and start walking towards the edge of the mat. And if you like to make this stroll a little bit longer, you can just go another length to the other edge of the mat. And then slowly you stroll around the lake and you see yourself doing this in your eyes, mind. So you see yourself walking, strolling along the lake, embracing the nature, enjoying until you find a nice and quiet place where you can stand still and look at the lake. So as you find this place, just lower your body down slowly and find a comfortable position. You can cross your legs or you can find a chair if you cannot sit on the mat with a leg crossed. Find a comfortable position where your spine is straight up towards the sky. The shoulders are relaxed. The arms are resting in your lap or on your knees. So the head is supported by the neck. The neck is in line with the spine. You feel relaxed, but you feel the spine is all up to the sky. And again, connect with the breath here as we quiet the mind, as we quiet the body. Connect with your mind, connect with the breath. So set the attention on the breath. So take one full deep breath and let the air go. And notice that we breathe the same air with the plants around the lake, with the animals and the insects around the lake. We exchange this air every day, every moment, every second with the rest of the nature and the humankind. It's the same air that we breathe all, and it's the movement of the breath that brings us to stillness. So as you settle down in this place, you see the lake with your mind's eyes, and you see the surface of the lake, and maybe it's dawn like it is now. At my place, it's dawn. So you see the sun coming up from the other side of the lake, and you notice the rays of the sun glittering on the surface of the lake. They sparkle as the rays come gently on the surface of the lake. And you see this with your mind's eyes. You notice how the nature wakes up to a new dawn, a new day, and maybe you see the reflection of birds crossing the sky above the lake. And also maybe you notice some insects or maybe some leaves falling down on the lake. You just notice, maybe notice the colors of the leaves or the colors reflecting on the surface of the lake. Maybe you can smell the nature and feel the sensations in the body. And as the sun comes up, you see the changing of the glittering of the lake. And maybe you feel the wind, not a very strong wind, but a light breeze. And you notice the surface of the lake is creating small waves moving around towards the shores. And now, from the mirror image, you see the waves And then maybe some birds are landing on the lake and they create another ripple and another ripple. And you notice the interactions between the ripples as somebody interacts with the surface of the lake. And everything is temporary, it's ever changing. Nothing stands the same. So the surface of the lake is changing with the wind, with every landing bird, with every falling leaf, with every fish that swim very close to the surface. You notice all this. And then as the sky moves up on the sky, you maybe notice some clouds coming and covering the sky. And then you just see some shades on the lake moving from one side to the others. You continue to breathe in and notice the ever changing surface of the lake, much like the mind. And then as the sun goes maybe towards the sunset, you notice that the wind may pick up a little. And from the gentle breeze, the wind becomes a little bit stronger to make bigger waves. But also, like you notice them, you see them rolling towards the shore. Each wave is different. The color of the changing waves, the length, maybe they make noise. So you listen to the noise of the waves and the wind. Maybe you feel the wind on your skin. Maybe you feel the birds flying above, and maybe you hear the birds as well. Birds come and go from the lake. It doesn't matter if it's sun or if it's cloudy or if the wind is stronger or if just a gentle breeze. The birds and the insects are crossing the sky and sometimes landing on the lake and changing its surface with more ripples. And then they take off again. And as the sun goes even down towards the west, you notice maybe the clouds are moving away from the sun or gone by now. The wind has settled and the image of the lake becomes calm again, peaceful. It's almost like a mirror. There is no ripple except when a little bird just lands there. Otherwise, it's all smooth and calm. And you just see the reflection of the trees and the changing color of the leaves reflecting on the surface. And it's beautiful, it's like a painting. So you enjoy it. And that stillness is something that is soothing and calm. And you notice the stillness and the reflection of the rays of the sun ever changing on the surface of the lake. Maybe you see some insect trying to find a place to go to sleep for the night. And slowly you notice the sun setting, going down towards the west in wonderful colors, orange, red, violet, purple. all these colors reflected in the on the surface of the lake. It's getting a little bit darker outside, and the evening sets in, the dusk falls over the lake. Maybe you see a little steam coming from the warmth of the sun setting down to the coolness of the night settling in. Maybe you see the steam rising from the lake. In some parts of the lake, maybe it's a little bit foggy as the sun goes down completely and the night settled in. Now the first star is up, shining brightly. And you see the star on the sky, but you also see the reflection of the star on the lake. And although it may be just one star in the beginning, thousands and 10,000s come after that. And as the night goes deeper, you see the reflection of all the stars in the lake, all shining, all glittering. And you see the moon, different energy, different vibrations. You see the reflection of the moon rising, going higher and higher on the sky, with a beautiful, beautiful reflection on the lake. And you're just the observer. You observe all this. You take all in, enjoying. So this ever-changing surface of the lake is like the mind. The mind can have interaction, can be reactive sometimes to the environment. But once we go below the surface of the mind, there is stillness, there is peace, there is tranquility. And if we become an observer of the mind, like we become an observer of the lake, we can go in any situation, we can go beyond that turbulent, waving mind. And instead of reacting, we can respond from a place of stillness, of introspection, of reflection. So come back to this image every time you feel stressed, every time you feel overwhelmed. Create your own lake, create your own peaceful image. Just noticing the transitions from the early dawn to the dusk and to the fall of the night, to the breezy wind, to maybe a stronger wind, to knowing that all to the reflection like a mirror. So, like the surface of the lake, the mind is changing and trying to react to everything that is around us, to stimuli from our family, environment, our jobs. Just become the observer and go deeper under the surface. Go to that place of stillness, breathing in, breathing out, connecting with yourself, bringing the mind and the body in one place where there is no turbulence, and then responding from that place. So becoming the observer, especially in stressful time, calms and soothes the mind and the body. So you can remain in this meditation deeper. You can lie down on the mat if you want and continue. But for those of you who would like to come back to the daily chores, let's stretch our hands all the way up towards the sky and place the palms together and just go on the right side and maybe on the left side, stretching again from the hips from one side to the other side. And then just lower the forearm down on the mat and stretch a little bit more. Stretch from the hip all the way up and then stretch on the other side. And slowly come back to your room, to your environment, and remember this image. Remember the image of the lake and come back to it every time you need it. Come back to this meditation maybe before you go to bed. Do it um, often, because once you do it often, it will become easy for you to bring that image every time you need it. So thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you for all of you who will see this recording later. I am looking forward to your feedback, your comment. Share it with friends and family, everyone who might need this. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, so please subscribe. It helps us to deliver this um, guided meditation, this stretching, these sessions free. And so please subscribe. And if you like the session, so please give us your likes. Thank you so much for today and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye for now.